In this video, we're going to be going over forum and blog comments. Now, with forum and blog comments, let's start with forum comments. What you want to do, and I realize this is pretty common knowledge; these have been around for a while, but I do want to cover them. What you want to do is find relevant forums in your market. So easy way to do that is just go to Google and type in your keyword and forum. So weight loss forum or credit card forum, whatever your market is. That's just a quick and easy way to find forums. Then you want to go ahead and look at the forum. Make sure there's a lot of activity. Make sure it's actually an active forum and people are actually using it on a daily basis. Then you just want to simply make intelligent and helpful comments. You don't want to go in there and start spamming the forum. You just want to make intelligent, helpful comments that will help everybody there, kind of establish yourself as an expert in the industry. And then you also want to make sure that the forum allows you to have a signature and that you can place a link in the signature. And of course, the link is going to be a link back to your website. Now, with forum comments, they're a great resource to use if you have a website where your face is on the website or you're trying to be an expert in that market. Forums can be great for branding. If you just look at the internet marketing niche, I know numerous people who have basically built their brand and their business and their following all through forums like the Warrior Forum. They just, they're incredibly active. They constantly help people out, post relevant, helpful comments, and basically establish themselves as an expert in the industry and allows them to, sell items, put people on their email list, what have you. So forums are a great place to really brand yourself, establish yourself and your website as an expert. The last thing you want to do is go in and just start spamming forums with, random backlinks. You do want to be making intelligent, helpful comments, and then make sure to put your signature to have a link back to your website, preferably with the keyword anchor text that you're trying to rank for. With blog comments, what you want to do with blog comments is, again, find relevant, high traffic blogs in your market. And an easy way to do this is if you just do a Google search for your main keyword, and then on the left hand side you can change the search so it only looks for blogs, and that will bring up blogs in that market. And what you want to do is leave relevant, intelligent comments. Again, you don't want to be spamming. You want to do relevant. You want to actually read what the post is about and put an intelligent response to it. And then you can simply place your link in the comment as shown in the picture there. Now, when you leave a blog comment, whatever you put in the name field, in most cases, will be the anchor text of the link you put in inside the website field. So again, that is how you get a link from blog comments. Now, one big question people have is, this isn't necessarily as important for forums, but for blogs, do I only look for do follow blogs? So blogs where the link you place in your comment will actually be followed, or do you do both no follow and do follow? And I always say, and I stated this in a previous video, anytime you're doing SEO, you want it to look natural. So is it natural for the website A to have 200 backlinks and they're all do follow, while website B has 200 backlinks and 50 or 25 of them are no follow? Well, of course, it's not very natural to have 0 no follow links. So I don't even bother with that. One thing with blog comments is, they're probably not as powerful as they once were. Google's not dumb. They know that anybody can go leave a comment and get a backlink. So really for forum and blog comments, let me just skip ahead. It's more for diversity. Again, you want to have a large range of different kinds of backlinks, and having backlinks from forums and blogs just increases your diversity, gets you links from more places. So that's really the main purpose of especially blog comments. Now, do you want to use your keyword as your name or an actual name? Well, that kind of goes back to, if you look at the owner of the blog, if they, because most blogs, your comment will be manually reviewed by the blog owner. If you, post a comment and your name is, how to lose weight fast, and then you have a link, it kind of looks, pretty obvious what you're doing. You're just trying to get a link, where if you just put your name put your website, and then leave an intelligent comment, it looks like you're just participating in the conversation. So in most cases, again, I would just use, you can use your keyword, but just be aware that a lot of your blog comments might not get approved because, it's pretty transparent what you're trying to do. If you're more looking for, again, to establish your brand, show yourself as the expert, I would use your name or some kind of, like weight loss gym, or, some kind of brand yourself that way. And then, people will constantly see you commenting and say, hey, this guy leaves a lot of intelligent comments. He must know what he's talking about. I'm going to go back to his website and see what he has. So again, the main thing I want to stress with forum and blog comments, they're not as powerful as they used to be. They're probably not anymore the greatest tool for SEO. A blog comment backlink to your website isn't going to count for, nearly as much as a more high quality link, but they are a great place to just expand the range of your backlinks. They're a great place to brand yourself and get actual traffic from the link. So less about the SEO and more about just getting visitors to your site from the link. And especially with blogs, if you're commenting on high traffic blogs, a lot of people are going to see your link and go visit your website. And of course, with forums, if you're giving great answers and really helping people out, people are going to look at you as an expert and go to your website to see what else you have to say. So again, I wanted to cover forum and blog comments. Pretty much everybody knows how to do them, but I kind of wanted to be clear on what their good purpose is for, and that yes, you should be using them. There is a lot of, for example, if you go on sites like Fiverr, again, you can get people who will get you 1,000 forum comments, or usually there'll be forum profiles or a ton of blog comments. Those are usually going to be low quality. And what those can be great for is when you buy a package like that, you actually send the links they're placing back to your other links. So if you have, let's say, a link on a web 2.0 property like hub pages, you can use that kind of service to send more links to your hub page to increase the backlinks to that page, which then again links to yours. So we get more into like the link wheel discussion, but they are great for that. So then these low quality links aren't pointing directly at your money site, but rather your first tier links. So that is blog and forum comments, and we can move on to the next video.